What's up YouTube, this is BlueShort001 and today I'm going to show you the deck that I ran at the regional called, I call it Rust Proof. So what I do is I run 3 Machina Fortresses which can easily be searched with Machina Gear Frame. That's an easy +1. In order to special summon Fortress from the graveyard you use Machina Force which can be searched again by Gear Frame. And because it is a Machina deck, I thought about putting in Ancient Gear Golem because A, you can tribute him, B, you can easily dump him for Machina Fortress, or C, this guy actually has 2 effects. One is you pierce, and the second one is when you attack with this monster, the opponent cannot activate any spells or traps against him. Then for more pluses, I use Genex Undyne, so I can search out a first turn Treeborn Frog and search out a Genex Controller, which, if you guys didn't know, Genex Controller is a machine type which can be dumped with him and Machina Fortress. I use 3 Reborn Tengus. This card is very good. You should be using this right now. The card is amazing. 1 Gorz, just for if you ever get a hand that is just so bad, Gorz can get you out of a very tight spot. Tragodia, because this deck pluses a lot, Tragodia is very helpful in this deck. 2 Treeborn Frog, just to dump to the grave as soon as possible. 1 Fishborg Blaster, so you can sync up into your 3 Formula Synchrons. And 2 Effect Veilers, because Effect Veiler right now is basically needed. Now, what this deck mainly does is it busts out high level attack monsters at a constant pace. Now that's the monsters. Now these are the spells that I use. I use 3 Enemy Controller, because Enemy Controller and Reborn Tengu or Treeborn Frog is pretty much some broke plays. 1 Monster Reborn. One interesting fact about Monster Reborn and Reborn Tengu: if you Monster Reborn your opponent's Reborn Tengu and by any means it dies, you get to search out your Reborn Tengus as well. That's pretty amazing. I run 1 Scapegoat for stall, 1 Smashing Ground just to destroy monsters, Dark Hole, again monster destruction, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon for back row hate, and 1 Allure of Darkness because I run 4 targets, 4 dark monsters for it. It's pretty good. For the traps, I use 1 Mirror Force, pretty good, and 2 Needle Sealing. This is a very underrated card. If your opponent manages to swarm the field, they have like 3-4 X-Sabers out there, and you're gonna have at least 1 Treeborn Frog on the field. If they attempt to go for game using those 4 or 5 monsters, you automatically have game right here. Needle Sealing destroys all monsters on the field. It's like a trap hole, but you have to have on the field more than 4 monsters. It's a pretty good card and it's very underrated, guys. Alright, that's the deck. If you guys want to know about the side deck, want to know about the extra deck, let me know in the PM comments below. And that's it. Peace, YouTube.